Hantavirus, the name of the virus is currently shocking the world. Already one person has been confirmed dead in China and the world is at a standstill. Now India makes history by quarantining 1.3 billion people for the next 21 days. Now in Kenya, 9 people have been confirmed to have coronavirus, bringing the total to 25. And still in Kenya, 6 million masks destined for Germany disappear mysteriously at JKIA. And in Nigeria, President Muhammadu Buhari's chief of staff confirmed with coronavirus. Let's talk about that. Hey, what's up guys, I'm XT and Ellen. Before we start, I gotta give a big shout out to my friends William Lawson for coming through. Definitely the best quarantine partner, and this, my friend, comes as a package when you buy it from Jumia. Comes with this big deck. It's actually called the Big Deck. It's a truth or dare drinking game, and you better have this during quarantine where you're indoors. I'm gonna leave a link on my YouTube channel. Follow it. You can get 38% off when you buy it using that link. Back to the story of the day, Hantavirus. Now this virus is currently shocking the world, trending globally at number 1 after one Chinese national was confirmed dead. The first time I heard about this virus, I was like, oh my goodness, not again. I'm just getting used to coronavirus, like Chinese. What is going on? Craziest thing about this virus is how you get this virus. Now this virus is exclusively coming from rodents, in specific rats, and you get this virus from the droppings of the rat, basically the poop of a rat, of rats, and you get it from the saliva of rats, saliva, and you get it from pee, a rat's pee. Made me wonder, like, you see, now the problem with Chinese people is that they eat everything, and that is where coronavirus came from.
This coronavirus is out of fucking hand. Over 800 people now have died from it, and people want to know what the solution is. Fuck the solution. How did it start? Motherfuckers eating bats. Who the fuck eats bats? There's chicken, fish, steak. You gotta eat a fucking bat? Fuck you! You started this whole fucking shit!
Now the problem I have with the Chinese is that they eat each and everything, and that's where coronavirus came from. If you do not know where coronavirus came from, listen to this. Came from a bat, then to a pangolin, then to a human being. A bat, then a pangolin, then a human being. Like, oh my goodness, who eats bats and pangolins? China, please, if you're watching, if you're listening to me, I beg you, as an African in a country with a very pathetic healthcare system, please, I beg you, do not bring this hantavirus to Africa. Please, we can't. Local human is unable to count, please. In Kenya, the government has confirmed 9 new cases of coronavirus, bringing the total to 25. Now, this comes after the country has started preparing itself for a possible lockdown. Now, the question I have is, are we ready as Kenyans for quarantine? Do we know what quarantine is? You see, it means that businesses will be shut. It means that only healthcare services and restaurants and hospitals that will be functioning, and I think a few offices in government will be functioning. But are we ready as a country? Chances are high that you and I being the person doing the video, you being the person watching right now, have access to internet, you have access to clean water, to food, and you're privileged to some extent, living in a good house, and you got your own stuff going on. Now the question comes in, if the country locks down, what happens to these people in the slum, these people in the village who are living from hand to mouth? This boda person who cannot feed the family if he doesn't go to work. You see, today I was doing grocery shopping, and the lady I was buying groceries from said they got news from the sub-chief who came walking around telling them that the markets will be closed on Friday. And she looked at me with this eyes that she was confused, she was broken, she didn't know what to do. And she kept on asking me, watoto wangu watakula nini? What are my kids gonna eat? What am I gonna do? Where am I gonna be? For the next 1 month that we hear, a rumor has it that the government is going to lock down the country. What are we going to do? It's sad, it's crazy, and I don't know what to say. I didn't know what to tell her. I honestly didn't know. Please tell me in the comment section below, what do you think is going to happen during quarantine? Because I don't know. It's crazy. Now, Kenya Airways has decided to give free flights to each and every person, each and every Kenyan in New York to come back to Kenya as we wait for the no flight ban in Kenya, which starts tomorrow, Wednesday, as the country is preparing itself for lockdown, as I said. Now, a lot of Kenyans on social media have been neither here, neither there, asking whether it's a bold move or not. Personally, I wanted to hate and say, Kenya Airways, why are you bringing corona? Why are you doing this? But think of it like this. You see, the pilots, the flight attendants, and the crew members, the engineers on board, and all these people are actually risking their lives to make sure that Kenyans do come back. And it's a commendable job, and I salute you, Kenya Airways. I salute you, captains. I salute you, each and every flight attendant, the engineers, the whole team. I salute you. I pray that you get all Kenyans back together. It's a very noble cause, and it's a just cause. It's a selfless cause. So I appreciate you and I salute you. Ha! I think we need more people like that, yeah. Still in Kenya, 6 million masks have mysteriously disappeared from Jomo Kenyatta International Airport. Mysteriously. Germany, please, if you're watching this, they have not disappeared. They have not disappeared. Okay, before the DCI arrests me, I take back what I've said. DCI, I've taken back what I've said. But look at this. You see, 40 masks weigh roughly 25 kgs. 6 million masks weigh roughly 3.75 tons. 3.75 tons. You want to tell me 3.75 tons just mysteriously disappeared? I'm not saying this, but give it 2-3 days. I think you're gonna find them around on online, guys selling on River Road, Nini. Kenyans are very creative, but that means that at least now we have 6 million masks in Kenya. So at least, yeah, we have 6 million masks in Kenya to protect ourselves from coronavirus. Yeah, mysteriously disappeared. 3.75 tons, yeah. In South Africa, 152 people have been confirmed to have coronavirus in the past 24 hours, bringing the total number of confirmed cases to 552. Now, President Cyril Ramaphosa has actually called upon the police and the army to enforce the strict rules, making sure that South Africans stay indoors for the next 21 days during the countrywide lockdown. Now, South Africa is currently Africa's worst hit country when it comes to coronavirus. They haven't yet reported any deaths, but the situation is crazy. The numbers are going up crazy. And speaking about crazy things, in Nigeria, President Muhammadu Buhari's chief of staff, Abba Kyari, has been confirmed to have coronavirus. Now, the country was at a standstill for the better part of the day to find out whether President Muhammadu Buhari has coronavirus or not. Luckily for him and the government and the people of Nigeria, President Buhari does not have coronavirus. Now, this comes after the country recorded 4 new cases in the past 24 hours, bringing the total number of confirmed cases to 44. Now, let me bring it back. Let me just wheel it back to East Africa, because I gotta tell you numbers. Kenya confirmed 9 new cases, bringing the total number to 25. Rwanda confirmed 17. 3 of which flew from Kenya, bringing the total number to 36. Tanzania still at 12. Uganda confirmed 8, bringing the total number to 9. Burundi still hasn't confirmed, and South Sudan hasn't confirmed, bringing the total number of confirmed cases in East Africa to 82. Guys, this is serious. Let's keep on talking at XTNDL on Instagram. That's what happened today. Make sure you follow, like, comment, subscribe, share. Remember, I'm gonna leave a link of the big deck on YouTube. Make sure you click it to get 38% off, and see you guys tomorrow.
At XTNDL.